Welcome to the top 5 of perhaps the largest tsunamis in human history. Tsunamis, which are large oceanic waves typically caused by underwater earthquakes or volcanic eruptions, have resulted in some of the most devastating natural disasters in history. Here are some of the biggest tsunamis on record. Number 1. 2004 Indian Ocean Tsunami. The 2004 Indian Ocean Tsunami, also known as the Boxing Day Tsunami, was one of the deadliest natural disasters in recorded history. It occurred on December 26, 2004 and was triggered by a massive undersea earthquake with a magnitude of approximately 9.3 off the west coast of northern Sumatra, Indonesia. Key facts about the 2004 Indian Ocean Tsunami. Earthquake epicenter. The earthquake that caused the tsunami had its epicenter near the west coast of northern Sumatra, Indonesia. It is one of the most powerful earthquakes ever recorded. Magnitude and energy release. The earthquake had a magnitude of 9.3, making it one of the strongest in history. The energy released during the quake was so immense that it caused the seafloor to uplift, displacing a massive amount of water and generating a series of powerful tsunami waves. Tsunami waves. The tsunami waves radiated across the Indian Ocean, affecting the coastal regions of several countries. The waves reached as far as the east coast of Africa. Impact on countries. The countries most severely affected by the tsunami included Indonesia, Sri Lanka, India, Thailand, the Maldives, Somalia, Myanmar, Malaysia, Seychelles, and others. Coastal communities faced catastrophic destruction. Casualties. The tsunami resulted in an enormous loss of life. Estimates vary, but it is believed that between 230,000 and 280,000 people lost their lives across the affected countries. Destruction and displacement. Coastal areas were devastated, with communities, infrastructure, and livelihoods destroyed. Many survivors were left displaced, and the recovery process was long and challenging. The 2004 Indian Ocean Tsunami had profound and lasting effects on the affected regions, prompting increased awareness and preparedness for tsunami risks globally. It also led to advancements in international collaboration for early warning systems and disaster response. Number 2. 2011 Tohoku Tsunami. The 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami was a devastating natural disaster that struck northeastern Japan on March 11, 2011. It was one of the most powerful earthquakes ever recorded, leading to catastrophic consequences, including a massive tsunami that caused widespread destruction and triggered the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear disaster. Key facts about the 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami. Magnitude and epicenter. The earthquake had a magnitude of 9.1, making it the most powerful earthquake ever recorded in Japan and the fourth most powerful earthquake globally since modern record-keeping began. The epicenter was off the northeastern coast of Honshu, Japan's main island. Tsunami generation. The powerful undersea megathrust earthquake resulted in the displacement of the ocean floor, generating a massive tsunami. The tsunami waves reached heights of up to 40 meters, 131 feet, in some areas. Impact on Japan. The tsunami struck the northeastern coastline of Japan, causing extensive damage to coastal communities. Entire towns were swept away and infrastructure, including roads, bridges, and buildings, was destroyed. Casualties and displacement. The combined impact of the earthquake and tsunami resulted in a significant loss of life. Tens of thousands of people were reported dead or missing, and hundreds of thousands were displaced from their homes. The 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami left a profound impact on Japan and the world, prompting discussions on nuclear safety, disaster preparedness, and the importance of international collaboration in responding to large-scale natural disasters. Number 3. 1883 Krakatoa Tsunami. The 1883 Krakatoa eruption is one of the most infamous volcanic events in history, leading to a series of catastrophic tsunamis. Krakatoa is a volcanic island located in the Sunda Strait between Java and Sumatra, Indonesia. Key facts about the 1883 Krakatoa eruption and tsunami. Volcanic eruption. On August 26-27, 1883, Krakatoa experienced a series of cataclysmic eruptions. The main eruption occurred on August 27th and was one of the most powerful in recorded history, with an explosivity index, VEI, of 6. Explosive force: the eruption expelled immense amounts of volcanic ash, gases, and pumice, reaching altitudes of over 80 kilometers, 50 miles. The force of the explosion shattered the island into smaller fragments, generating a colossal shockwave. Tsunamis: the eruption triggered a series of tsunamis that radiated across the Indian Ocean. The waves reached devastating heights, affecting coastal regions as far away as South Africa and South America. Magnitude of tsunamis: the tsunamis caused by the Krakatoa eruption were exceptionally powerful, with waves reaching as high as 30 meters, 98 feet, in some areas. The force of the waves inundated coastal communities, causing widespread destruction. Casualties: the combined impact of the volcanic eruption and tsunamis resulted in significant loss of life. Estimates of the death toll vary, but it is believed that tens of thousands of people perished in the disaster. The 1883 Krakatoa eruption and its associated tsunamis remain a stark reminder of the immense power of natural disasters and their far-reaching consequences. The event significantly influenced the scientific understanding of volcanic processes and underscored the importance of monitoring and preparedness in regions prone to such hazards. Number 4. 1707 Hawaii Tsunami. The 1707 Hawaii earthquake and tsunami, also known as the Hawaii eruption, was a catastrophic natural disaster that occurred in Japan. It was caused by a massive undersea earthquake near the Nankai Trough, off the coast of the Kii Peninsula in the Tokai region. Key facts about the 1707 Hawaii tsunami: earthquake and volcanic activity. The disaster began with a powerful undersea earthquake on the evening of December 23, 1707. The earthquake had an estimated magnitude of around 8.4, 8.6. The earthquake was associated with the movement of the Nankai Trough, a subduction zone where the Philippine Sea Plate subducts beneath the Amurian Plate. Tsunami generation: the seismic activity triggered a large tsunami that struck the coastal regions of the Tokai and Nankai areas. The tsunami waves were particularly devastating, causing widespread destruction along the coasts of the Kii Peninsula, Shikoku, and parts of Kyushu. Casualties and destruction: the tsunami and the associated earthquake caused significant loss of life and property. It is estimated that tens of thousands of people perished in the disaster. Entire villages were swept away, and coastal communities were devastated. The 1707 Hawaii earthquake and tsunami serve as a historical reminder of the seismic and tsunami risks faced by Japan, particularly in regions with active subduction zones. The disaster played a role in shaping Japan's understanding of these hazards and contributed to ongoing efforts to mitigate the impact of future events. Number 5. 2018 Sulawesi Tsunami. The 2018 Sulawesi earthquake and tsunami was a devastating natural disaster that struck the island of Sulawesi in Indonesia. The disaster consisted of a series of events, beginning with a powerful earthquake and followed by a destructive tsunami that caused significant loss of life and widespread destruction. Key facts about the 2018 Sulawesi tsunami. Earthquake and tsunami sequence. On September 28, 2018, a powerful earthquake with a magnitude of 7.5 struck near the central region of Sulawesi. The earthquake triggered a tsunami, with waves reaching heights of up to 6 meters, 20 feet. Epicenter and location. The earthquake's epicenter was near the town of Donggala, but the impact extended to the nearby city of Palu and other coastal areas. Palu is located on the west coast of Sulawesi, along the Palu-Koro Fault. Tsunami waves and inundation. The tsunami waves struck the coastal areas, causing widespread inundation and destruction. The waves reached the bay area of Palu, where the city is situated, and caused a phenomenon known as liquefaction, where saturated soil temporarily loses its strength and behaves like a liquid. Casualties and destruction. The earthquake and tsunami led to significant loss of life and property. The official death toll reached thousands, and tens of thousands of people were displaced. Many buildings, including houses, hotels, and malls, were severely damaged or collapsed. The 2018 Sulawesi earthquake and tsunami underscored the need for continued efforts to enhance disaster preparedness, early warning systems, and community resilience in regions vulnerable to seismic and tsunami hazards.